Lesson 9.
He just said no in German. Uh-oh. Hey everybody, welcome to another video. This is Brittany and my husband Kyle is being hilarious. He's being really funny. So I'm gonna introduce you today to what are called inversions of chords. Okay, what are inversions of chords? What the heck is this crazy lady talking about? She's confusing us with sharps and flats. Oh my goodness. Inversions of chords. Okay. Back to our C. And you could do this with every single key, okay? Again, we want to center ourselves at I want to remind you to center yourself at the piano. I want to remind you to extend your arms, make sure that especially if you're blind, extend your arms and make sure that you're right in the middle of the piano, right? And our middle C is going to be the closest to us, okay? So, inversions of chords. We're gonna use C major because it's the easiest, right? What is an inversion? Okay. Inversions are basically when you take in choirs, because I've been in choirs, we have a term called flipping, right, in a choir. When we flip, the alto sings either if we flip up, right, the alto sings what used to be the soprano part. So like, let's just say this is a tenor, this is alto, this is soprano, okay? So when we flip, the soprano sings the tenor sings this note, the soprano sings this note, and the alto sings this note, and the soprano sings the highest. That is a perfect example right there of what is called
the wedding march almost.
yeah, what is called first inversion. Okay, so the way we make inversions is typically, right, this is called root position, what I've been teaching you, which is C in the thumb, in the your number 1 finger, your number 3 on E, and your 5th finger on G. C, E, G. That is considered a C major chord in root position, okay? First inversion is when you take your first finger and put it on E. Now, we're not going to put our 3rd finger. That's going to feel really uncomfortable. I'm actually doing it right now, and it's very uncomfortable, and it's not the proper fingering, okay?
Sorry.
We're going to take our first finger. We're not going to use our 3rd finger and play G. We're going to use our 2nd finger and play G. And our top finger is going to play C. So what was our bottom bass note actually becomes our top bass note. So we're flipping around. We're now playing E, G, C. Instead of C, E, G, we're playing E, G, and C. That's called first inversion. And you're going to make that every single time you do a different inversion, okay? Just think of the wedding march. Second inversion. Your bass note becomes G. Your thumb is going to hit G. Your 3rd finger is going to hit C. And your 5th finger is going to hit E. You're back to 1, 3, and 5 again. Same chord, just different inversion. The beautiful thing about this is it creates different voicings. I like to do what's called arpeggios. The way that I learned how to practice inversions was by doing what are called arpeggios. You have to start really, really, really slow. So what I'm doing is I'm going across the piano and I'm starting with my thumb on C, C, E, G, and then I'm moving my thumb to E, and then I move my thumb to G. This is called an arpeggio. So I just went across the piano and basically played a whole C major chord. That creates some really nice ornamentation. It gives your songs different voicings. How is this used? It's used a lot in classical music. It's used a lot in classical music. Okay. You'll probably hear that a lot in classical pieces. It's the same chord, right? It's the same chord.
I hear that a lot when how they usually end the piece sometimes.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Kyle. You do the same thing with you, and you could do the same thing with G. Yeah, I have a key that's messed up here on my piano. And then you could do the same thing with D. You just have to be careful when you're putting your thumb on a black key, because that's going to complicate things. But again, but you hear that a lot in classical music. You see how it gives it a different voicing? You could do the same thing with A. So sometimes if you're directing a choir, this is good to know, because then you could play these notes in a choir. Okay? While you're demonstrating to the choir what to play. Of course, you could do the same things with minors. Right? You can do the same exact thing. So the inversions work the same way. This is a song that uses different inversions. I'm going to do a famous one here. If you're a Journey fan, you probably know that song, right? That song is really famous for playing for inversions. So that is how inversions work. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. I'm not gonna do that annoying song. I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah. I should change it up just a little bit. But okay, guys, I'll see you in the last video. Thank you very much.